The sudden change in the Silver Dragon Queen swimsuit style instantly shifted the atmosphere. Leon found himself caught in her deliberate provocation, forced into a challenge he had not asked for but could no longer avoid. If his dragon mark were to shine, it would reveal emotions he had fought hard to suppress. To prevent that from happening, Leon braced himself against Rosita's endless stream of temptations. Rosita, however, was relentless. She approached him slowly, her every gesture calculated to draw out his restraint. Pressing against his chest, she attempted to seduce him, her mischievous eyes shimmering with playful defiance. Leon forced a faint smile, but inside his nerves tangled. He knew from experience that escaping Rosita's games was nearly impossible. She had challenged his endurance countless times before, and each time she managed to corner him. He had come to recognize her pattern. Her infamous three-step strategy, Rosita's classic method for testing his limits. She would begin with sharp taunt to poke at his pride. "Dragon Slayer, why don't you dare look at me? Are you afraid?" Leon's reaction was always predictable. He would clench his fist, glare at her, and deny her accusation. What? Afraid? Never. After stirring his emotions, she would pull him closer, pinning him or forcing his attention onto her. "Don't fight it. Let go of your pride and submit to me. Isn't it easy that way?" Though Leon resisted, his silence betrayed the storm within him. And when the game was over, she would claim victory with a sly smile, pulling a blanket over herself. "You started it, not me. I was innocent." And Leon, defeated, could only wrestle with regret while she basked in triumph. Now, as Rosita pressed her advantage once again, Leon realized a familiar trap was already closing in. But this time, he decided to fight differently. Instead of reacting with anger, he calmed his breathing, diverting his gaze. "I'm not afraid," he said flatly, pretending to be unaffected. "Whatever swimsuit you wear, it doesn't matter. I'm not interested. But, Rosita, if my dragon mark lights up first, what will you do then?" Rosita's brow arched in amusement. "Humph. I can control myself perfectly. I've never once lost control." Leon's lips curled into a knowing smile. "So confident? Then, do you dare to accept my challenge?" Her competitive nature flared at once. Rosita leaned forward with a confident grin. "Of course, I accept." But Leon was ready with one more twist. Every challenge needs stakes. What happens if you lose? Without hesitation, Rosita waved her hand as though it were trivial. "If you win, I'll give you another 7 days off." A spark of triumph flickered in Leon's chest. Perfect. She took the bait. Above them, fireworks burst across the night sky, showering vibrant colors over the hot spring. Leon pointed upward, using the display as a distraction. "Beautiful, aren't they? Let's just enjoy them." They sat side by side, gazing at the blossoms of light overhead. But Rosita, never content to sit quietly, pointed toward one of the sparks. "Leon, look, doesn't that firework look like my dragon mark?" He laughed. "Impossible." Yet, as the colors reflected in her eyes, Leon's thoughts drifted once again to his dragon mark. He reminded himself, out of sight, out of mind. As long as I don't look at her, I can resist. Then, unexpectedly, Rosita began to sing. Her soft voice floated above the steaming waters. "Twinkle, twinkle, little star." Her movements matched her melody, graceful and deliberate. She slid a hand over her flawless curves, her eyes locking on his, daring him to look. With a playful nudge of her shoulder against his arm, she whispered teasingly, "How's my singing?" Leon immediately turned his head away, shutting his eyes. Not as good as silence. But Rosita wasn't finished. She gasped suddenly, pressing a hand against her chest. "Oh no, My dragon mark, it's glowing. Leon spun around, alarm flashing in his eyes. His gaze dropped, and in that instant his cheeks flushed crimson. A nosebleed betrayed him before he could turn away. But there was no glow, no light, nothing. Just Rosita's triumphant smirk, wiping the blood from his face. Leon muttered through clenched teeth, "You deceived me. It didn't glow at all." Rosita's laughter rang softly in the night, sweet and victorious. "Maybe not now, but if you stare a little longer, perhaps it will."